morning, everyone. First Alert meteorologist Andrew Dockery here on your First Alert Weather Day, and we are giving you the First Alert. If you missed it, a tornado watch now out for the entire area. This does include all of Horry County, Georgetown, all the way up to Scotland and Robeson County. That watch was just issued just before 8 o'clock this morning, and of course, our forecast remains the same. We told you today that there would be the potential of a couple quick spin-up tornadoes, and the forecast remains with that thought process as we go into the next couple of hours. The good news with this system, this is not going to be an all-day weather maker. This is going to come in very quickly. This will leave our region very quickly, but make sure you have a plan in case you find yourself underneath a warning or a warning is issued later today. How can you do that? One of those ways right above me. There's a QR code right here wherever you're watching this, whether it's WMBFnews.com or Facebook Live. We want to let you know that this is one of the best ways to get those warnings. Just scan the QR code right now or go to your app store and search WMBF First Alert Weather. We have plenty of severe thunderstorm warnings at this moment. You'll notice that line of showers and storms now approaching just through Columbia, and severe thunderstorm warnings basically blanket the area here. Tornado warnings have started to take a back seat for now. It won't take much in this system to get some of those tornado warnings ramped back up. As you can see, there is plenty of energy to work with. We've been talking about how that wind is a big story for today. And also, we're looking at some sunshine across portions of the region. Why does that matter? Well, remember, sunshine is the fuel to these systems. So we get a little bit of daytime heating ahead of this line, which will come in the next couple of hours. Yeah, we could be looking at increasing storms rolling through, but also an increasing wind threat at this point. You'll notice right now as we take a live look over Horry County, everything is nice and quiet. A couple of light showers. The winds are breezy, anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour. But that activity is completely different as you look off to the west. Across portions of Columbia, they're dealing with those showers and storms, and it's those lines of showers and storms that will have the potential for a couple quick spin-up tornadoes. The main edge of this line, and I'll highlight this for you, going to be where the strongest winds will be today. What we're going to have to keep an eye on is anywhere where that line, as you can kind of see right here, likes to kind of kink. That is where it's just enough of a difference of the wind to actually cause a little bit of a brief rotation, and it doesn't take much in a situation like this. So we're going to be watching that line of showers and storms move through, and of course, keep you posted on how that transpires as we get closer to 10 o'clock this morning. So many of you asking, I see a couple of you in the questions. You are looking at the first alert to the showers getting in and out of here very quickly. Let's go ahead and walk you through the timing, though, because as we go toward 9 o'clock, we'll start to see the first initial band of showers work into Darlington County. Notice by 10, that line of showers and storms begins to approach down to the southwest. That will be approaching Florence and Lake City, Pamplico, Williamsburg County as we get closer to 10, 11 o'clock this morning. We'll continue that trend. Notice by noon, inland Horry County, portions along I-95 up into Robeson and Scotland County will begin to pick up on the worst of the weather. Winds going to be gusting 40 to 50 miles per hour, not to mention along that line the potential of a couple wind gusts of 60 plus miles per hour here as we go throughout the day. The good news, like I mentioned, this gets in and out of here very quickly. I think for Horry County, the Grand Strand, 1 o'clock, a pretty good indicator on when I think that will roll through here And then we start to transition closer to 1:32. Yeah, we finally get those showers and storms out of here. It's still breezy. The wind is still going to be gusting to 30 and 40 miles per hour, but our severe weather threat will be over. So good news there as we head toward this evening. Tornado threat, not the highest we've ever seen, but certainly the potential is there. A few fast-moving tornadoes will be possible today, especially along the line of showers and storms as it moves through. You can download that First Alert Weather app for one warning. We'll be live on WMBFnews.com. You can also make sure you're following us on WMBF News on Facebook. That is 3 ways to get the latest warning. And if you want to add another, you can go download our WMBF News app. Strong wind, going to be the big widespread talker. Many of you probably already talking about how that wind is certainly a little bit more amplified, howling off in the distance maybe for you this morning. Wind gusts of 30 to 35 miles per hour already showing up across the region. So this is going to be something, it's a big wind event with the potential of a couple of isolated tornado warnings as that line rolls through. Not everyone will get a tornado warning, but I do think everyone will pick up on those gusty winds. A couple of you will have wind gusts in that severe thunderstorm criteria. Many of you asked yesterday, some of you asked this morning. We're not going to pick up on a lot of rain, but any rain at this point is certainly beneficial. We're talking anywhere from half an inch to an inch of rain. Not going to be enough to end the wildfire threat completely. Unfortunately, the wind actually going to hurt those first responders out there trying to contain that fire today, not to mention also the rain that's going to be coming down, not going to really add up to a ton, but whatever we can get at this point, we will certainly take. All right, bottom line, what you need to know about today, we'll get in and out of here, I think, by 9 to 1 o'clock. We're going to be looking at a very windy Wednesday morning. Those winds begin to ramp up by 10, 11, even noon. If you can stay off the roads for the middle of the day, I think you'll be glad you did. Tornado threat obviously still elevated, but not the highest tornado threat we've ever dealt with here locally. Certainly not talking about those long-track tornadoes that we've seen in the past, especially off to our west, but still the chance for a quick spin-up can't be ruled out. Heavy rain, yes, briefly, but not enough to cause any flooding issues, which is great news. And, of course, we're updating you throughout the day here on this First Alert Weather Day. That's going to do it for us here on First Alert Live. We have another update coming up here on WMBF News in the next couple of minutes. If you have any questions, drop them below, and I'll be glad to go through some of those comments and answer those questions here coming up in the next half hour. More updates, of course, coming your way here on this First Alert Weather Day. For now, stay safe and stay informed here. Stay weather aware on as that line moves in.